Tube started. Oh, what started another ad break? Weird. All right. So, what we're gonna do today is kind of start planning our new mega factory after I give the doggos some pets. Joey bringing some weapons. Copper sheets from Nadine. Romeo bringing in animal remains. That's fantastic. Ella also bringing us some remains. And our buddy bringing some circuit boards. All right.
She's the picture of perfection.
She really is. Reminds me, I need to clear this out. I'll just say mega factory planning. Just in case anyone has a question on what's going on. All right. So, I think what we're gonna do. God, this hover pack is so slow. So we've got our fuel, like our power plants, like over there, right? Piping. Apparently not. So what I'm thinking for this mega factory. Well, Jacket has a question, and I will tell you, no, this is not Death Stranding. But what's your question, Jacket? You have no further questions, okay. I would just like you to know, I am playing Death Stranding 2. I'm just not playing it on stream. I just finished episode 6. So I have met Hartman. And yeah, I've unlocked the pizza chef. I visited him. So yeah, we're progressing in Death Stranding, just not on stream. Okay, so with my power plant being down that way, my thought was just kind of build a factory all along the platinum's a grind. I don't know if I've got platinum grinds in me anymore, to be honest. So I'm thinking we'll just kind of build over the ocean. That way we can kind of bring stuff in along the train route, which I wanted to straighten out. I may also make a new train blueprint, but I have figured out in Death Stranding 2 that all of my effort of getting 5-star connection with the lone commander so I can get the silent sniper rifle was probably wasted because I really can't use the sniper rifle. I'm just not that great at aiming on controller. So I will probably stick with the assault rifle and the shotgun. Let's go check on our power plant, shall we? Okay, so yeah, so what we'll do with this spot is we'll obviously be grabbing the oil. Because I've got a plan for a new power plant. So this oil will be converted to like making plastic and stuff for the mega factory. But we have to keep it online for right now because we're gonna need some power to get some machines up and running. While I'm here, let's go ahead and wipe this out so I don't think that it's been unclaimed. Also thinking about changing the creature hostility so that I actually have to fight them, but we'll approach that when the time comes. Okay, so we're doing... Oh, that's right. I built this before I had Mark 6 pipes, so that's all kind of combining. And then it goes up here. Small dimensional depots for rubber and plastic. We're doing the packaged fuel. And a tiny set of generators. So, yeah. That's that. Alright. Back to the main area. I want to see. I want to do some planning of how big I want this to be. What's up, Iron? Isn't there another? Maybe not. Oh, that's right. There's more oil there that I can get now. You guys are lucky you're not attacking me. Yes, we are eventually going to be building something, but right now we're just kind of in a planning stage. We're just gonna be planning what we want to do. Just let me tell you, this base we're gonna make, it's gonna make a lot of things. Let's see. Yeah, so just to kind of give you the best representation that I can give you. Ooh. Windows, calm down. So all these green little dots on this are like a item I'm making. And then I've got to bring like a whole bunch of resources in. So for example, I've got to get, 2,200 limestone over here. I've got to get 18,000 water. So it's going to be a a big place. We're gonna need 13,000 or 1,340 of that crude oil over there. Some of this I have most of it already. So I've just got to get that redirected over here. Yeah, let's actually go. Oh yeah, I know for sure I could get this 1035 quartz. The SAM, I'll have to find another place to pull some SAM from. Sulfur, that shouldn't be a problem. That's over. If I'm making... I wonder... if I'm making turbo fuel for one of the items, could probably just make a little more for packaging and a little more for packaging rocket fuel, and this can just make all of my packaged fuels as well, instead of doing that over at the what will be the new power plant. Yes, all right. So, but first, oops, I don't want to close that. We need to figure out where we're gonna start this. So what I want to do here is I'm gonna go over that way. I'm gonna take the tube as far as I can. Which is basically up to here. Honestly, our jetpack will probably be faster for... These things don't really boost jump that well. Alright, let's get out of the way of this train. Choo-choo! Alright. So really, we're gonna be... essentially... this turn is gonna go away. So let me just actually just start building that out. Actually, I don't... yeah. So that would come out this way. Support would go there, but I'm thinking about making this a 4-lane support with the new blueprinter. So if we were to do that... that would be... right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this would be where that would come out to if I did a 4-lane support. So let's just get an idea. Just by building a good old concrete road. And obviously I can tell from here we're gonna run into that. But really, I'm talking about potentially using like this whole area on the water here, which I should figure out how far that way I can go as well. Oh, ran off the edge. And then my building I was going to use as my mega factory will get torn down because I realized it was going to be a big constraint size-wise for what I really wanted to do. So. Oh, Daughtry. Nice. Hello? There's a slug over here? Alright. Time to get into a snow fight. I don't remember. That was nowhere close to where I wanted to throw it. Oh, nice. I can get it, like, right on him. Well, can't pick you up, so... I just don't know if this will do anything if it's on the ground next to it. I think that one went inside. I see you, slug. Snow fight in. Oop, I gotta actually be able to see the hatcher. 3, 2, 1. Did not kill the hatcher. Okay. And now they're angry at me. There it goes. Ah! Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh god, I was out of fuel. Son of a bitch. Hi, Mr. Blue Slug. I will need the power shards you can make soon. Whoa, I've got a storage full of pulse nobelisks? That's weird. Alright. Alright, back to seeing how far out this goes. always use like this as well? Is that a slug? Oh, looks like a slug. Give me my scanner. I don't need a chainsaw right now. Beep booper. Yep, there's a power slug there. Oh, that's like a... Good thing I have creature set to only retaliate right now. I do not feel like messing with a alpha hatcher. All right, bye. Yes, my build gun has RGB on it. So does my helmet. Why is my Pioneer green? Why is that green there? That's weird. But yeah, this is my Pioneer. The RGB makes you go faster. Also, a fun fact, all Pioneers in this game are female. There was a way, yeah, I was gonna say, there were poses you could do. Finger guns. So strong. Oh, dead. There we go, there's the dab. Anyways. Nice. Not at the same level as that, but... It came from, like... down here. Okay, so let's go this way now. Figure out how much room this way we have.
Regarding Nadine, oh, she's sweet but a psycho. A little bit psycho.
Yep. I could probably figure out a way to get the actual, like, song to play there. Maybe that's something I will do at a later time.
Your subscription to the
Oh.
function of any and all fix-it property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
Okay. So we've got about
Your
that much room.
subscription to the function of
Yep.
any and all fix-it property
Somewhere
expires
around
the
there.
moment it leaves its designated zone.
So I think we would just say here. So that's what we can do. Let's just start to fill this in, really. Now do I want to do concrete or do I want to do grit? The questions. Do grip. That costs a lot of... But I also don't want to do coated concrete right now. I don't... Could set up... You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Here is what we're going to do just because it's set up over there already. Pay no attention to me cheating. This is not happening. Okay. So the one thing I don't have much... Oop, I want my hover pick here. One thing I don't have much production on right now is my steel products. I could have more storage, but I don't have a lot, like, to work with, other than encased beams. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since we're gonna be tearing this down anyways. What ones are those? That starts here. Okay. Let's just dismantle those, shall we? Okay, so then I'm gonna take out some of this stuff. Oh, I had grand plans, but then I got overwhelmed with trying to fit everything in here, so I'm just gonna build in a safer spot. Okay. Steel beams is this one. So just so I know, 1, 2, 3, which ones to go into. Okay. So what we can do rid of these. Open up the roof a little. Okay, so I really need this stuff cleaned up too. Ooh, and I'm gonna need portable miners. So I'm actually gonna leave that one there. Because if I'm making pipes, I can, as a temporary, then I can have them, can make a couple of iron plate as well. Don't need a whole lot. But then I can start filling that up. And there's a lot of things I need as a temporary that I could just cobble together. That should be good on space for now. Okay, so... Oh, that's right. I turned my ore processing off. Alright, let's go turn it back on. Ore processing! Go! Make me steel and iron. Alright, our steel is right here. There's our iron. Okay. Okay, if I put down constructor over here. Pretty sure I can make like, let's see, steel beams. Those are use 60 per minute and make 15. So I'll take 2 of those. I guess first, let's just set up. What is our recipe for the automated miners? 4 and 4 makes 1 per minute. So we could throw some summer sloops in that and double that. Yeah, we'll do that. Or I could just overclock it. Because an iron plate constructor... Alright. Iron plates... are 20 per minute. I can't do 5 times, but 4 times 2.5, 10. So I could run this at 50%. Our iron was in the middle, yep. We're gonna go down here. I'll just do that. And then that can come around. And even though I won't need it, what we'll do is we'll put a splitter. Just in case I decide to start making anything else. I'll just do it like that. Okay. What's left? All right. We'll bring this over here. And then we'll put an assembler right in front of that. Those plates right in there. I need to go grab some power shards. Should be there. Yeah, so that. This will get power shards. Overclocked. This we'll do. Bring it up. There's nothing in there right now, but bring it up and down this way. No. And you know what? I'll just bring it over here. That's an awfully long drop. Okay, so So that'll feed down there into our storage for portable miners. Because we are going to have to build a lot of miners for this project. Let's take our smart splitter, throw it on there. All we're trying to do here is to fill up the storage first. The dimensional depot first, I should say. Okay, so then what we're gonna want is we're gonna want pipes next to this. Just getting some temporary resources. So steel pipe. That already outputs 20. So we can do a splitter here. That might be too. Oh, perfect. And the rest would go down that way. So these make 20 per minute. Probably only need one more of these for temporary purposes, but let's just go ahead and make 2 more of these, so we'll have 50 pipes per minute going into storage. What should we do tomorrow, babe? Get donuts. We can definitely get us some donuts. I am all for some donuts. Now, are you talking by the dozen donuts, or are you just talking Dunkin'? 'Cause that is a very important distinction. And by the dozen requires some planning as far as time goes. Any donuts. All right. Okay, so that'll use 30. So that's using 90 out of our... lots and lots of steel that we were making. I want to say we've got one full, which I don't remember which one's which, honestly. Okay, the one on the left is the lower one, but that's fine because we're not going to be making a whole lot. Okay, so we need... I don't actually want to cut that off, so we'll take from the full belt. I can't tell if that's probably good. Oh, it helps if you load the belts. All right. So pipes, I think, are the middle one over here. Yeah. But I might need to make more pipes. Can I do something? I could make these, because or at least I could have some kind of production for. So this is one of the things well, really, for making the miners I want to make, I need fused frames. So let's just focus on getting the steel stuff. Okay, so next to the steel, let's rebuild this one. Or I'm trying to build it. I think I have to reconnect the belts. Okay, so here we're gonna do a smart splitter. How many assemblers are we going to want? Oh, I don't want that. You want these making encased industrial pipes? Ooh, I forgot how many pipes this needed. Okay, so I wanted to make 20 of these permanent. Then I need 5 of these. 4 times 5 is 120. So these output 20. So I essentially need, got 50 here. You know what? That actually works if I build. That would be 70, 90, 110. Okay. Rebuild this again. So essentially, we'll just have everything come down this way. Okay. So then this will we'll do here. We'll have this one face this way. Put a smart splitter there. And then we do overflow any. Then that will then send most of it that way, and if it once it fills up, then it sends it to storage. This goes that way. Perfect. That there. Oh no! Son of a bitch. Alright. East Industrial Pipe. Alright, so now this will all start producing. Nope. Yeah, because that belting makes sense. Alright. Start filling that up. Ooh, the belts there. Actually, changed my mind. I want this further. This. Be there. So that'll give us some room for some belts. Oh, it flipped itself. Good. Okay. And then these will go in that position. That's fancy. Just lined up. Yeah, this will work. Okay. And then what we can do. There should be 3 visible lights. Like that. Change my way. Alright. So we're gonna do splitters on these. Like the one time for me where doing it this way makes sense. Though I guess those don't look entirely bad. Oh, like this they do. Kind of do. But that's beside the point. Give me that concrete. Alright, so concrete's gonna go in there. go this way. Those will start making that. This, we can have this. Start sending overflow that way when all the pipes fill up. We will just have on mergers. Actually, don't even need a merger there. Oh no, you're placed wrong. You son of a bitch. Do. What? Oh, this is broken. Oh, okay. So now I can take that out. We can set this to overflow. So that'll start filling that up. And allow those to go through. Nope. It's like, no power. The hell? So, am I using... Oh, it just needed to fill that up. Okay, that's why it was going so fast. Yeah, because we should be making... 140 total pipes. 10 is going there, so that's 130. These need 120, so that should be going... Once all of these machines fill up, which I can kind of help, then this will all back up, and then pipes will start going to storage. And then our final machine, just because I don't need Let's overclock this one. And just do 20. That one, I'll go there. And I'll go like that. All right. Now we've got some temporary steel production at least. So now I could use my grip floors if I wanted to. And I still have plenty of steel to get what I want done. Oh, I'm gonna fix this. I suppose since I'm doing all of this stuff now, I can remove my restrictions on these. And then I gotta take this. For some reason the blueprints didn't like copying. Oh, nope. That's not what you were supposed to do. Okay, can we build the right way? No, it doesn't really matter. It's just annoying. Oh my god. I have to build it. Are you kidding me? Builds that way. Okay, so we're like one rotation off. Nope. Alright, fuck it. It is what it is. I have a feeling I have to rebuild this one too. Hello, can we get some pipes? You guys filled yet? Hurry in there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Alright, until my pipes are filled up. Here's what we're gonna do. So that's probably got plenty of pipes built up. This should not have a problem with that. Yeah, all of those are going to storage. Fill the pipes up, please. Okay, that one's getting close. Yawning. So that one's full, and that'll get there soon. Okay. Other computers would probably take too much to have like a temporary. It's really, I'd like to start building these, but that requires supercomputers, so that's not going to be happening. Getting a good amount of steel stuff built up will be good. Computers and like container fed heavy modular frames. I could start building up what I need for blenders and manufacturers. Well, I've already got some modular frames built up. So then that uses motors. Don't think I'm gonna need to tap into resource wells right away. I've got basically the stuff for that already. If you feel so. Refineries are motors. I've got that automated right now. Alright, well, if I start with Mark II stuff, I can probably at least get part of the way. Trains do not require computers other than signaling. So that's good. Okay, it's just really the steel stuff I needed to, and the miners. Oh, are we full? Ooh, we're getting to it. to see consistent. Package. All right. Nope, and those are not going down. Going down now? Yep. Does in fact look like. Oh wait, no, that's the one. I need to look at this one. Okay, it did go down. Good, good, good. Just so that we can verify. Let's put some throughput. That's a solid 20, that's a solid 20, and that should end up being 10. Want those to go into storage. Damn. Those should start going down. Might go down a little every minute. Okay. Well, I guess while we're here, continue just taking this roof part off. That was a cool idea. I just didn't have the brains to execute it properly. Or the planning. Should have planned a little more, but that's okay. Come on, do. Okay, so now those are all, one's all filled up. Alright. I think that's... That's really all I could get set up over here for now. Unless... Alright. What is our... Heavy modular frames are... Pipes, concrete. I could always build these over there if I'm gonna hand load parts. Computers are circuit boards, which I am not producing. Cable and plastic. Supercomputers are definitely not in the budget right now. Turbo motors are definitely out of the question. Okay. There's another computer alternate, I think, in here. So I could easily set up some circuit board production. And then that's crystal oscillators. Which there really isn't a... I don't have a good alternate for that right now. Alright, let's start building where we want to. So I'm thinking we'll have an area for central storage like we have here, over there. Obviously. And then I was thinking some of the, like, manufacturing stuff could be in, like, little groups to make it kind of look like a town or a, you know, factory complex. Alright, before we do this, let's see. What we can do. With our blueprint. Train blueprint. No, let's actually just get some stuff built. So I've got plenty of concrete production going into dimensional depots. I'll have plenty of water for all of the water I'm going to need to extract. Before I start building, let me empty my bags a little. Actually, I should go over and grab some of my steel beams so I have... So we're gonna run back over there. And stuff are looking good, so whatever encoder problems I was having before resolved. Storage level, please. Should see. There. Bye. Okay, plastic. Go in there. This stuff can go in there. Those are just things I won't need while I'm making my foundation. Don't need those. Schloops. There's our... So we'll have 44... 84... Where's the yellow dude? I think those make 5? Or no, those might make 10, these might make 20. Oh, Jesus. Power shards. 1, 2, and 5. So it'll be... Okay, so those would make 4. These would make 2. These would make 10. When we get them automated. Or semi-automated. Alright, we're gonna grab... couple stacks, couple rows of this. Okay. Grab as many. This will just grab. I don't think grip takes this much. Oh yeah, it uses like over half, so we'll just start with that. We'll eventually build that back up. I feel so unsure. So you take my hand and lead you to it does. Love this song. I'm definitely going to be using the hypertubes. Now that they've got, like, the junctions. Alright, let's check on the doggos while we're here. So, like, this is making a lot of my basic parts right now, which eventually I'll be able to shut down. Hello, doggos. Ella, you brought us quick wire. Joey, again. Guys, where's the
Fuck
nukes?
cancer.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Nadine says, I have never behaved. Not one day in my life.
Nope. All right, so Romeo and Joey both brought animal remains. Riley, I think, was the high-speed connectors. Nadine, Ella was modular from, yeah. You guys, more power slugs. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. If you can climb on that, are you gonna be able to escape? I don't want you guys escaping. No escape. We'll build you a bigger pen in the new base, all right? Bigger pen. I don't have any like dirt and stuff I could put you in, but maybe we'll build some kind of fake water bin for you. So that's outputting 600? Yeah, that makes sense because it's 100 each. All right. Maybe instead, well, no, because I don't want them like getting out. I was gonna say maybe the doggos could run around the storage facility, but then they would have a chance to get out, and we don't want that. Quick wire, you go away. You're already full. You can go away too. All right. Jetpack. All right, so this is the level of our train network. Now the question is, so the trains would like run essentially on the edge. Do I want to build the mega factory this high? Or do I want to build it lower and then the trains would be like elevated? I could build it. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this concrete perimeter, at least, over here. Because then I could see what kind of room I'm dealing with. Because maybe building it at that height. I mean, I can already tell I'm gonna have plenty of room. Actually, I feel like that might be too... high for an elevated train. That might actually... might not be too bad. Okay. We'll go with building it at this height. And that'll open up some possibilities for trains and whatnot, but... Alright, so let's get this down. Okay. So we're gonna have all of the oil-based stuff down this way. I might leave this. Well, I've already got the pipes all going there. But I could just as easily, because most of the oil extractors are like... I don't remember how to ping things. That's usually a good thing to have when you're explaining things. Ping. What would that be called? Place map marker mode. Ping. Mouse 4. I must have changed that. Okay. So yeah, like... we've got an extractor there. There's one there. I'm trying to remember. I think there's another oil. There's more oil over there. Show me the oil. Well, that's the reservoir. I want to say there might be one down here. Let's go over there real quick. We might just take whatever we're not going to use over here for rubber and plastic production. And we might just turn that into power as well. Okay. Ping. Why is the ping so... short. It doesn't. Yeah, okay, so there's oil over there. We've got this one. Then we've got one there, that one, and then this resource well. So right now we're bringing it over here. But we could essentially bring everything up this way. And then we have like a pipeline that goes up. Almost right there. And then, yeah. Because there's essentially going to be the oil products area, the like smeltery, the oil, like the ore smelting and concrete and quartz production areas. And then kind of putting it all together. Listen to those generators purr. And my augmenter. Alright. What I need to do is go take that out so that I know how many blocks to build out, essentially. Who knows? See how many blocks this is. Yeah, because if I build up that far, then I could throw a whole bunch of water extractors underneath. 47 blocks out from this line. Okay. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Son of a bitch. Okay, so from this block, 47, which actually works out, because I could do 2 blocks. Let's do this. I'm thinking we are going to probably take some of this area as well. So from there, we need 45, so that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh. 35, 40. You can go to bed. Or 45, I think. Crap, I lost count.
Fix-it property will not function outside of fix-it property. Return fix-it property to fix-it property immediately.
That's... Oh, is this where the... Okay, this is where...
You are in imminent violation of your fix-it contract. Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
Okay, so that's where... The line starts going diagonal. Apparently. So let's mark that.
You are in imminent violation of your fix-it contract. Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
Eek.
Please remember to stay within your designated zone as stated in your contract. Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
So we've got basically there to...
Please remember to stay within your designated zone as stated in your contract. Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive. You are in imminent violation of your fix-it contract. Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
Just trying to make...
Your suit's life support is not compatible with this environment. Turn back.
You know what? Let's just go... Let's just do this.
Your subscription to the function of any and all fix-it property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
Alright. So, I barely touch it.
Fix-it property will not function outside of fix-it property.
Which is weird.
Return fix-it property to fix-it property immediately.
Okay. So that is our death barrier. So I guess I will reclaim these pieces. And we'll do... inverted ups. Is this 2 meter? Or, no, this is 1 meter. Of course, it couldn't, you know, go like an entire angle. That'd be too easy. Oh. Just... Out of bounds. Oh, we could do this. Actually. Yeah, I'll do it this way. I mean, if you would like to go to bed now, babe, we can call it a night. I am okay with that. Just do it like that. Yeah? Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright, everyone. That is it for tonight.
Fix-it property is not allowed to leave fix-it designated work areas.
I'll just have to
Function
remember
outside
to
this area
do
is not
something there.
supported.
Okay, so we're gonna call it for the night. Go ahead and save this. All right, that's it for tonight, everyone. We will be back. I will at least be back on Sunday, probably. Either Saturday or Sunday. One of those days we'll be streaming. And then we'll be back on Monday, hopefully for more Civ. Otherwise, maybe some more Stardew. We'll see what shakes out there as well. But until then, everyone, stay cool, especially if you're in the Midwest. Have a good weekend. Bye.